morning, everyone. Today I'm sharing with you my new collection obsession. I'm using Her Story from Mintay, and if you've seen my my cherry on top I forgot what to call it. My cherry on top haul, that was it. Mintay haul. I think I called it Mintay haul because I think it was all Mintay. I'm not sure, but anyway, I've got the 8.5 or the 8.5. No, I don't know how this is gonna go. Okay, it is a 6x8. I'm not gonna quit. Okay, so it's got all these extra papers in it. Very pretty. I guess I'm showing you the extra papers before I showed the other embellishments. And I started, and then it repeats. I think there's 3 of each design. And so I will have those. I haven't started to cut out any of those yet. I've started to cut out this, and then I ended up with some work I had to do. So that's it. It's like I'm just been kind of flying by the seat of my pants ever since then. So I've got some of those things cut out. Sorry for the glare. And then these I still have left to cut out yet. These look like those purses over at Kate Spade. Okay, and then I've got so much stuff here on my table because I just have not picked up anything. And so here's the collection. I'll kind of give a quick look through. So this is paper 1, and then I'm going to show you the back. Because if you want to see it all real good, I think I kind of show it probably pretty slow when I did my haul video. I think this is so pretty. I gotta tell you, I can't wait for the next ones to come out because they're gorgeous too. And so these little frames here are and they're used throughout. And this, the books, and I told you how this reminds me of, you know, the things that we also use in our scrapbook room, because it's like, you know, we have the beautiful books that we keep our layouts in and stuff like that. And it's like I actually have one of these torso things that I used to show my jewelry on when I'd go to do craft shows and stuff. And so, okay, I'm gonna leave this page up. Oh, here's the back side. So I like how they're like this, because it's like when I look at the one that's a baby, I just want to use it for a quilt, make a quilt layout with it. Okay, oh, let me show you these first, I guess. Okay, and I'm also bringing this in that I might want to use for a background. It's one of the Heidi Swapp papers, ledger papers. I have this brick, and I don't remember where it's from. I think, did I buy a whole thing of brick? I don't know, but I thought, I think I had this one out for the last collection obsession, but I liked it because it was a solid. I didn't want it to look all shabby like this does. So I wouldn't use that side probably for this, but the plain. And then I brought in a couple pieces of white just to kind of have it on hand. This one here is Magic of Winter by Echo Park, and this one's called Windy Winter Days, and it's like this on this side, but I brought it for this. Again, it's that solid white. This one looks a little more rustic, and maybe oh yeah, I did bring this in on purpose. This is from the Maxi Creative Pad wood from P13, and I did bring this on purpose, but only because I wanted to have an extra one that didn't look just exactly like this one, but it might be a little rustic for the paper. And then I brought this where it's a dark wood, or I could use this too for the dark wood. So that's, oh, and now I've got them all going in different directions. Okay, so that's what I've got for paper. And I'm gonna leave this side up. I guess it really doesn't matter because it all matches, right? But I thought I forget to use photo corners, so I'm gonna bring in white photo corners. I brought the ribbon back in and I had it the last 2 times, but I didn't use it either time. I have this little frame that looks very much like this one here, so I'm gonna bring that in. It's from Melissa Francis. And I thought I would bring some lace. I have so much lace because I used to do different crafts with lace, so I thought I'm just gonna bring that in. Maybe I can think of a way to use it, even if I don't use this particular one, even though I do think this one looks good with it. So I'm gonna bring that. I've been carrying these around for I don't know how many layouts, but I'm just bound determined to use one, so I am bringing that along with. I mean, I've used those, the knockers that match them. Okay, and then I brought in like every kind of doily that I have that matches, and I have one that I have from the doily swap. Boy, I really want to do that again. So I brought that in because I thought that it's really soft pink. It would look good with any of it. And then I still, I'll probably bring this into everything that I have because I like all these die cut pieces, and I think it was a Tim Holtz thing. And then I have these frames too, and so I'll probably keep bringing those in because they're just white. I made some arrows that have white feathers, and they have a silver arrowhead, and they have like sparkle. It's like it has a little bit of sparkle on it, and it is what? It's this stuff. Embroidery thread. So I thought, oh, I'm gonna bring in one of those because it's white. And oh, I'm gonna have some other stuff too. But this is what I have left from the Florabella. Oh, I think I actually have one more piece of paper. So I don't know, maybe I won't use these, but I mean, it's like minute stuff. So I don't know, I might use it here. So I thought I'd bring this in, but I think I do have one piece of paper, so I don't know, I might not use it. Oops, I can't even get it to lay there. Okay, also I had made this alphabet last time with one of the Simple Stories Vintage Cottage Fields, the dot paper. So I thought it's like the perfect color for it. So I thought I'm just gonna bring these in because I made like several. I had to make several just to get a couple of different letters that I needed. So I thought, well, I'm just gonna bring this in because it would work very well with this. So I have that. Okay, oh, now I'm gonna show you these things. I have the Simple Stories bloom stickers. So I'm gonna bring these white ones in again. I don't have to carry in all the other ones that I wouldn't actually use, but I thought they're nice. They're nice bright white. They would look good with the frames and everything. And then I have this Globleland ticket rubber stamp, and I thought I would bring this in just because if I did like a prom, maybe I would want to do some tickets on in there. So I brought that in too, and I got that off Amazon. And then I have this that I purchased that Tuesday morning. It is Lost and Found My Mind's Eye, and I thought it's got the dress form in it and other things that look like this. Is there a sewing machine in this? Maybe, I think there might be a sewing machine somewhere in this, but I thought this would be good with it, and so I'm bringing that along for the ride. I keep saying bringing it along, so okay, now did I get everything off there? Yes, okay. And then I have some other things here that I think, let's see, I brought in this here because it looked close to this. It's not quite as blue as that is, but I thought, oh, I'm gonna bring it anyway. And then I have this pink that looked really good. I'll tell you, it was hard to find these colors. And I still have this Victoria's Secret. Remember, I used one of these last time, but it's like the perfect color to put with this. So I thought I'm just gonna bring that along. It's got, I mean, I love the ribbon. It's just really pretty color and it matches really well. I have these that I printed them out from Pinterest, and they're just little labels, but I like them that they're just the black and white. They're kind of nice to kind of use as a cluster base. And then I had some black and white ones, and these I also got in there. I'm not sure if I still have them in my computer. I did save them in there, but I'm not sure if I even have them. I also have this. It's really close to that color. I have a white tab here, so I just brought it. This little thing that says family and friends, I just brought that along again. I have 3 washies that they all look good with this. And I put them on here just so I could see what they look like. This is a little more darker than this color, but I thought just in case I need to make everything just a little bit darker, I would have that. And then I have this other label that came off something. It was dishes. Dishwasher, microwave safe. But I like the outside where it's just the white and the black, so that's why I brought that along, because it's a cute label. Oh, I want to show you this so I don't forget it. This here is from Hobby Lobby. It's from the Ribbon Boutique, and I always want to call it boutique. What do I want to call it? Banquet every time I see it, but it's boutique. And it's faux leather, and they actually call it a ribbon, and it's fuzzy on this side, or it's soft because it's thick, but it's actually called a ribbon. And I was thinking I would use it to make some accessories for, I don't know what I was gonna make, but I think I was gonna make one of the stands that you put a cell phone in. But anyhow, when I was looking for the lace, I seen it in there, and I thought, oh, the color is perfect. I'm gonna bring it here. Maybe I'll use it for something, maybe not, but at least I'm remembering that I have it. And I just thought it was so cool that I had to bring it home, I guess. Okay, and also, I'm gonna bring in these. I think the only ones that I would actually use would be these glitter ones, and that's if I do any prom pictures or something. And then I also brought the black in because there are black accents in here, and I could always use the white and the silver, so I thought I'm gonna bring those too. My goal is to use things that just sit here in my room. And then I have, I'll put them on here so maybe they're easier to see. So I have these pieces that I got them from Tuesday morning, but they did not have a maker on them. But I brought in the ones that I thought would work with this collection. So I have a phone because there is a phone in the collection. I brought, letters because it's, girly. And then this little filigree type thing. It says hello because of the phone. The fancy window, this little filigree here. Music because there is a record player. And now when kids see that, they'd go like, what is that? And I know when my grandkids see stuff, they're like, what is that, Grandma? And I put in this just in case I did a birthday, because I thought, sometimes I have this stuff and I just forget that I have it. So I thought if I brought in just a small selection of that. Also, I have this Jolee's, and I got it on clearance at Hobby Lobby, but it has the little padded hangers, and I thought, this is a girl's room, basically, and so I might be able to use that. So I'm bringing that along. And I brought this along probably the last 2, maybe longer, but I've got keyholes. I mean, that would be perfect with this collection in either color. So I am bringing that along for the ride again. I've used almost every single one of those knockers, so I am pretty excited about that. Okay, and I dug through my frames since I pulled out the white frame. Yeah, this one here. Since I pulled out that, I thought, well, let me look and see what's in the other white frames. Oh, and I'm on to this other thing, but talking about the frames. Well, since there is like brown flowers in here, I thought, well, I'm gonna bring in some of these doilies. So I just brought the whole bag because it was easier. Oops. And then I seen these frames when I was looking for that, because I knew I had that. So it's like, okay, I'm gonna look for that. Found that right away. And then I thought, well, let's see, we got these other colors. I might would use that. And then I have these ones that, this one's a leather frame. Or actually, is there 2 in there? There might be 2. I don't know. I've never opened them up. See, they're just in my they're just in my room, just sitting there. Now I probably wouldn't use these because they're not the mood and feel. But maybe these. Doesn't say how many pieces are in there. Well, I've had them this long. Let me just open one up and look at it. Because it does say frames. I don't know if it's frames or frame. Okay, it's just frame. But I thought that's neat. It might be neat somewhere in this because this has that vintage feel. It's got the browns. So I don't, and like every time that I've ever done my collection obsession, I have no idea what I'm gonna make with it. So it's good to pull in different things because, I might do something vintage. Who knows? So those are the things that I have for today to put in my collection obsession, and I will try to get a picture of this where it's not so messy and glary. So thanks for joining me, and have a wonderful day, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.